Decepticon Breakdown avoids contact with the enemy at all costs. His job is to observe and report, not fight. That's why he's geared for speed, not battle. Unfortunately for him, Mudflap has other ideas, and now he finds himself racing for his life from the determined Autobot warrior. Seriously, what the hell did Breakdown do that caused the urban stereotype Mudflap to even notice the poor guy? Poor Breakdown. Now he has to deal with one of the twins. Not even the malevolent Megatron would wish that upon his enemies.
Hey gang, here is the video review of Revenge of the Fallen Scout Class Breakdown. Now the Scout Class Breakdown is, in this car mode, is a Lamborghini. I want to say it's a Murcielago. I'm pretty sure it's not a Gallardo, but I want to say a Murcielago. I'm probably wrong, but it's definitely modeled off a Lamborghini like the original Breakdown was. Car mode is, to be honest, a little boring. It's stark white. It's not that impressive to look at. It's not bad by any means. It's just a little boring. If you get this figure, I would suggest maybe adding in some panel lining here just to break, well no, you can't because that's actually a seam. Everywhere I want to hit panel lining, it's a seam, so that's kind of annoying, but it's not a bad figure. To give you an idea on the size, bear with me while I grab two other Scouts. So here are Dune Runner and him. So about the same size as other Scouts. Not bad at all. So let's go ahead and put these guys back on the shelf. And let's get Breakdown transformed. Now, when I originally saw the Breakdown figure pictures, I thought it transformed almost exactly as one of the other Scout figures. But it's actually a very unique transformation that I wasn't expecting. So you're going to start off by coming back here and just grabbing the sides and then just sliding the doors off the pegs. Just moving everything forward and then move these down. And whoop, as you can see, these will form the arms. So you can go ahead and fold them out now if you want. Doesn't really matter. So there we have the arms. Next thing we're going to do is come around to the front and just push the front of the car down. This entire section is going to swing down like this, and then rotate, swing down, lock into place, then rotate back. And it doesn't really lock in, you just kind of have to push your thumb there to lock it down. Next we're going to take the front and lift it straight up. So lift it up, and that'll be just enough clearance to swing it around completely. And then take the entire rear trunk of the figure and it'll form a backpack. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. You can either come in here and grab it with your nail, or if you don't have a nail, just come under here and push it up. But the head rotates out of the middle of the vehicle, and then the pin on mine is really tight, so it snaps into place really well. Now for the legs, split them apart and rotate them like this. So you've got the hood of the vehicle pointing in, and then take the entire part and just the hood or the front part and swing it back and rotate the feet down. Do the same thing over here. And there we go. Here we have Breakdown. Proportionally, Breakdown looks a little weird. I really liked the IDW version of Breakdown in, I think, issue 2 or 3. I think it was 2 of the ongoing Transformers comic. But this isn't bad. Unfortunately, it does have the ROTF chicken leg syndrome. So you got I don't know what it is about Revenge of the Fallen and chicken legs. I don't know why the toy makers decided to give everyone chicken legs. But he's got chicken legs. Sorry. So, posability is got 360 degree movement on the arms. You can't put the arms forward because of the bumper, but they can lean back. These parts, 360 degrees. Good movement here. Excuse me, I just sneezed. Head is, you can rotate the head fully, It's on a ball joint, so it's got some movement. Legs, kind of limited. You can, just because of the amount of kibble that gets in the way, and the fact that the chicken leg, I mean, he does have a lot of posability, but he has some stability problems. Simply because, even though because of the chicken legs, and the fact that he really doesn't have a heel, he just has a bit of car, and this is actually pretty hefty for the back of the vehicle. He is a little bit top heavy. It's not bad though. I mean, he's not the best scout, but he's by far, far away not the worst. Kind of somewhere in the middle. I'd say top tier are Ransack, Dune Runner, and the boat I just showed you. Those are by far, I think, the best scouts. But he's, I'd say, just below them in awesomeness. That's not to say he's a bad figure. Does he deserve to be in your collection? If you want it, sure. But I would say that I would get the boat, the repaint of the boat, the Dune Runner, his upcoming repaint, or Ransack and his repaint before you get this guy. Once again, he's not a bad figure. I hate to say it, he's just a little bit boring. But, you know, a lot of people might like this guy. He has an excellent face, and he does look a little cool. Unfortunately, he does have the Revenge of the Fallen problem of chicken legs. So if you don't like chicken legs, just forget about this guy. But, like I said, he's not a bad figure at all. Get him only if you want him.